Hello, folks. Welcome to Lego Friday. Thanks so much for the subs. We've got Hunter 555 came in with a new sub, I think. And then MDog95, Sweet Sandy with 100 bits, Hunter 555 with 200 bits, and Cosmic Dancer. Holy smokes. My Streamlabs is not updating. Give me a second here. Why is this not? Yeah, the Streamlabs website is not keeping track. So it's 10,000 bits, I think, Cosmic. I can't see from here because Streamlabs is dumb. Thank you so much. Holy smoke. What a great way to start a Friday. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's in Twitch chat. Does anybody know how to make Twitch chat fonts larger in the Twitch app? I've been struggling to figure out what's going on, and I can't seem to change basic things like font size. That's a level 5 hype train. Still 3 minutes left to go if anybody wants to jump in on that. Thank you ever so much, folks. I really appreciate it. We are going to be doing Lego every Friday. And it's going to be a learning curve because this is a temporary camera setup. One of the things, in addition to having all of you just be fantastic and allowing me to do this every Friday now, I'm also able to upgrade some studio gear. So I'm going to get a new camera. That's my phone, and I want it back. It turns out I use my phone for a lot of things, like authenticating and logging into things. And when your phone is tied up as a camera, you can't do that. So when you're trying to log into things you haven't logged into in a while, it becomes a problem. So I'm looking at some Canon and Sony cameras that we're going to be installing permanently over the Lego table. This is the Lego table, if you haven't figured that out. It's because of the generosity of you folks this summer that I'm able to make this a permanent thing. Fridays, or at least once a week. I'm sticking with Fridays for now, just because I feel like Friday would be a really fun, kind of like chill, relax, something to look forward to on Fridays. Oh, the shot looks great. Don't get me wrong. The iPhone does a good job. The Epoch camera app, though, is terrible. What a load of crap. It's working now and will hopefully stay the course. But halfway through the stream, I'm expecting the orientation of the video to just change to portrait for no apparent reason whatsoever. I've tried everything. I can't seem to stop it. The volume is quite low. It shouldn't be. It should be the same, Cosmic. I wonder if I bumped my mic. I wonder if I bumped my mic when I moved it. I'm getting the same levels on the mic as I did yesterday. I'm only ducking by 0.4 decibels. The microphone is same distance for me as it is. It might change a little bit if I look at the table. I'll have to remember to turn my head to the mic. So we've got there are a few growing pains we'll have to sort out. For me, the biggest issue right now is, of course, not being able to see chat because it's so tiny, which is a real pain. It's the turning your head towards the mic thing. Yeah, that unfortunately I can't really do much about. I can maybe, sorry if this is noisy, just this. I could also look into something like a lapel mic, but I don't know how that would work. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't think the mic's in shot. No, close though. Anyway, I don't even remember where we left off. We're on bag 4. Oh, that looks familiar. done that. Oh yes, and before we get going, I have to send a special thank you, not only because Cosmic is incredibly generous with bits and support, but one of the sets that we can look forward to, and I was going to share this with y'all, but guess where the photo of my table full of Lego is? It's on my phone. So I can't share it with you cause the phone. Anyway, here we have a set that arrived for me in the mail. This is a funny story. I've been trying to get my hands on this set for 4 or 5 months. 5 months. And it was sold out on lego.ca. Yeah, my microphone really is coming in low, isn't it? I'm talking right at it right now. That is... Why is that different? Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. All right. Anyway, it took me 5 months to order it. And I was like, hey, Cosmic, thank you so much for the support this summer. I finally ordered this. And Cosmic said, maybe don't order that set right now. Not that set. What? Why, Cosmic? Why should I not order that set? Because, Joel, it's in the mail. That's what she said. She goes, that is on your way. It's on its way to you right now. So where we're going in the future for Lego, folks, we don't need roads. Because in addition to Optimus Prime, which I bought myself for my birthday in April, we now have the DeLorean, which is coming in at 88 miles an hour straight from Cosmic Dancer. Cosmic, I don't even know what to say. Other than thank you, which you've heard from me 100 times over Discord in the last day or so. But this is just redonkulous and hard to get. So thank you for both the effort and hunting it down, but also the gift. Like you are funding content on the channel like this. I don't know how many pieces is this. 1,800 pieces. This set is 700 pieces, and it's taken us like 2 streams to do. So you can imagine we've got like 3 or 4 weeks of work on this one, I think. So very grateful for Cosmic, but let's stop messing around and get into this. And yes, somebody asked earlier, am I going to get the same camera that Impulse SV recommended on the Spun Chunks podcast on Monday? I'm looking into that one. The issue is that I need to do research as to what's the best camera for me. I feel like, I mean, I know Impulse would know what he's doing. I feel like Impulse has a bigger budget than I do, because I went to go look up the cameras that he was talking about. And one of the things that I want to do is make sure that I have, I want to make sure that I have a camera that's versatile enough to be kind of stream ready. I want it to be good for this kind of thing. I don't want to. I want a good low, something that has a decent aperture setting, so I don't have to light things too heavily. Here we go, bag 4. And I also don't know. I've seen some videos of people that recommend like the MK50s from Canon, but they're mirrorless cameras, and I don't know if I want to go mirrorless or if I want to go with a DSLR. So, and I'm going to be considering the future use of this camera as well. Like it might be something that I eventually take on vacation with me when I'm not streaming or something like that. So, I should do Lego again. I used to love the stuff when I was younger. Leaguer gaming, it's really relaxing. It's really fun. Hopefully you will have a good time here. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I was smart this time and I pre-cut the bags. Well, except for one. I missed one. I didn't see this one. I didn't set up a timer letting people know about the Lego streams, Cosmic. I don't know if you can do that, but if that's something you're able to do, that would be awesome. You can get Lego for just about everything these days. You're right, Cosmic. That's very true. What I like about Lego is that there are lots of sets that are very affordable. I mean, there are sets that are very expensive, but if you stay off of the licensed stuff, or even if you go with the licensed, like the blockheads, Leaguer, if you want something to just hang out on your shelf, check out the value. If you're a Mandalorian fan, check out the Mandalorian and Child blockheads set from Lego. It is 2 little figures. I think it's only 20 or 25 bucks. Like, it'll look great sitting next to your computer, on your office desk, whatever. I feel like there's probably 4 of these. Right. What do you want the timer to say? Oh, just like new. Every Friday, Joel is building Lego. Something like that. I know, very specific, very helpful. I don't know, something like welcome to the new Lego. Lego Let's Chat. Fridays. It's almost like those commercials for Thursday night TV shows. Thursdays at 8. Friends. What was that on, NBC? Googling it now. Correction, buying that now. Looks amazing. The brickheads are fun, I have to say. The brickheads are fun. I don't have any yet. The Ahsoka Tano one is also cool looking. Oh, there's the Star Wars plate. Should just do colors for now. I wonder if I can get this out in front of me. Hold on. This is going to be incredibly disruptive. I know the cord is long enough. Is that in the shot? That's in the shot. Come up with something and then later on you can edit it. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, Leaguer, it's a cool set. What are the other sets that I've seen that are really cool? Steven ESC, who also streams Lego, plays on the Citadel with myself and Cosmic and Hannah and Alistair. I feel like these are like red pieces. He likes the vehicles. Like he bought a Vespa, a Lego Vespa. And he got the Volkswagen bus. Wow, that's a custom piece if I've ever seen one. I'm wearing a hat, and let me know if the bill of my hat gets in this shot. Yeah, there's a number of sets. I've got a clone tank from Star Wars. I've got the Luke Skywalker X-Wing from Star Wars Lego. Optimus Prime, which I mentioned. The DeLorean, which of course I showed off. There's also a Cosmic Cardboard Adventures set that was like a bonus VIP thing when I bought the Prime set. I don't know if I'll put that together on stream. It doesn't look overly exciting. So yeah, going into the fall, it looks like I'm going to have more time for streaming. That's good. I still plan on keeping Minecraft likely to Saturday, Sunday. Because for two reasons. That seems to be when a lot of Minecraft people are online and watching, but also I feel like that is it's good for me leading into the spawn chunks on Mondays. So then I have something fresh in my brain to talk about. I really am going to have to think about this microphone situation because as far as it reaches, it doesn't quite get as far as I want it to. More Lego streams this Cosmic. Yep. Nightbot. New. Thanks to the awesome support from the community, Joel has been able to add a permanent Lego stream to his weekly schedule. Come hang out every Friday. You should never skip Lego Day. Oh. Well played. Well played. Because you know what I have to do after I finish Lego today? I have to go do leg day at the gym. That's what's up. And no, you never skip leg day. I like leg day. But I used to lift very seriously. I do it now just to keep in shape, but I always kept Lego day. Or not leg. See, I just did it. I always kept leg day in my rotation. I never skipped it. It is great wordplay. I missed white pieces. You saw nothing. Okay. And there's two of these. Of course there's two of these. Yeah. Whenever I see just one Lego piece, I'm just like, that's unlikely. There's usually two. There's usually two. I'm always torn if I'm going to null out these little pieces. It does make them easier to find later, but man, does it take a long time. I hate to think what Lego day would be if you worked it into your gym lift. Oh man. Like walking across the hot coals. Leg days, squatting with Lego underfoot. Actually, that would be really dangerous. You'd end up with some serious cuts, I would imagine. Lots of weird little colors. This is probably all technical stuff inside the build. I probably should have put the colored stuff the farthest away from us because it's probably the last things we're going to be using. Oh, I saw that. Pieces sticking together. How's the mic volume when I'm just kind of milling about and placing pieces? Does it need to go up? Because I can increase the gain on the mic. You might end up hearing my fan in the background. So these are all unique pieces. I think they're all the same. Oh no, some of them are different. Volume is found. Fine, cool, thank you. Any interest in the Infinity Gauntlet Lego set? No, you know, so there's a couple of things. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and for the longest time, my Lego hobby was just Star Wars Lego. We've done a Y-wing. We've done like I try to keep it to the ships, right? I think I did a shuttle. I don't remember whether I did the shuttle on Instagram or whether I did the shuttle on YouTube. I think I did the shuttle on Instagram. Anyway, so for the longest time, my restriction to myself was I can only buy Lego ships, Star Wars stuff, because otherwise there's all kinds of things. Like I'd like to get all kinds of different Lego. But I don't find the Avengers stuff. There's some stuff that works as playsets and shelf models. The Star Wars stuff is like that. I don't find the Avengers sets lend themselves to be both playsets and shelf models. I find they just look like playsets. And I don't find anything that they do with like Iron Man or any of those. Lego doesn't do organic stuff very well. But on the flip side, for example, the Optimus Prime that I bought, which you can look up on the Lego site, is fantastic, and it works very well because he's a square robot. You know, in the 80s, Optimus Prime is super square. Like he's a big box, so it was like meant to be made out of Lego. Why? It's weird that there's 9 of those. There could be spares. Every once in a while they give you like an extra little piece. The things that normally fall onto the couch. I feel like those go that way. With more time in your streaming schedule, are you looking at some different games? Any thoughts on what you might want to try? Well, yes, there's a stream reward that we set up in the spring that I have not pulled the trigger on, which it's mostly indecision, and it was also some other goals we had going on with the channel. But I want to. There's a vote coming up where I'm going to put 3 games of similar style in the Discord, and then the supporters are going to be able to vote on which one they'd like to see me stream. That's going to be fun. But what's in my stream library right now? I never got to play Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I would like to try that. I don't own it, but there's a fall Steam sale coming, and Epic Games usually has a very similar situation, so I'll be looking out for that. What else? Things like, I really enjoyed Oxygen Not Included. There's a game in my library called Cozy Grove. It looks a little on the cutesy side, but I'd say that it would do okay. I think it would be fun. Tiny Tina's Wonderland is on your list as well? Cool. Leaguer Gaming, we've created a monster. Congratulations, that's awesome. You got the Mandalorian and Child brickheads? That's very cool. I've definitely done straighter knolling in my previous Lego streams, that's for sure. Right, these guys. I've also got my headset in for alerts, and I keep on getting tangled in the cord. Mandalorian and the Child. Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. You got Obi-Wan and Darth Vader? I couldn't find that one. It wasn't in stock when I checked. I'm jealous. The Obi-Wan and Darth Vader one I added to my Amazon wishlist, I think. Amazon is not the best for Lego, but I've made a wish list and linked it in the Twitch chat below. And the Amazon wish list should be up to date with all the current sets that I currently own. I think I've removed all the sets. You can't share your Lego wish list on lego.ca or lego.com with other people, which is annoying. You should be, feel like they should let you share it like a gift thing. It'd be great for people at Christmas time. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so there's a link below the video to the Lego wish list. I think I put Vader and stuff on it. Cosmic Dancer, only to make you tangle yourself in your headset more. Thank you so much. Holy smokes. Cosmic, that's amazing. Cheers. Thank you. That was a Holy Nuggets donation. My gosh. Leaguer Gaming gifting a tier 1 sub to Toy Bear. Welcome in, Toy Bear. I didn't see you come in. Good to see you. There are some very tiny pieces here. Something that you will find out, Leaguer, as you go down the adult adventure of Lego is that your hands are a lot bigger than you thought they were. And certainly a lot bigger than you remember from doing Lego as a kid. It's like, wait a minute. I don't remember my hands being this big. My microphone's a lot closer to the window when I'm at the Lego table. Can you guys hear the squirrel in my backyard? Losing his mind. No, but you wish you could. It's one of those sounds that they make that's like super cute, but also like really aggressive. Like, you're standing too close to my tree, chum. I'd watch it if I were you. I can't believe that I managed to get this close to a rectangle. Like, that's the goal, but man, very seldom there's going to be 2 pieces left over, but like very seldom do I get it this close on the first go. Especially when there's like a piece missing like that. Maybe we can move you. Joel has god tier patience with Lego. This just makes it a lot easier down the line. Trust me. So to catch everybody up, this is the Red 5 helmet. We are this far with the build. It had some very cool mechanics inside the stand. Thought that was very cool. These little hose pieces, the yellow pieces, they're okay. They sort of sit where you want them to. Unfortunately, on the back, they don't stay parallel. They tend to like scoot themselves in. Because they're so tight, they tend to like curve in towards the middle a bit. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, the stand in the middle was fun. Stick that over there. Or is it, I guess you can see it better if I do that. Yes, thanks again to Leaguer for sending out that gift sub, and Cosmic, I thank you ever so much. All right, bag 4. So I guess I'll leave this over here. That's in the way. We're into the colored pieces already. Hopefully with the instructions on the right and my mic on the right, I'm a little bit easier to hear. Unfortunately, now I have to look away from my microphone to read chat. I try to usually put my chat and microphone in the same direction. Oh, put that in the wrong spot. Little buddy, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. This goes like this. And here. So we're building the sides of the helmet now. I went listening to some of the royalty-free music that people recommended yesterday on stream, and it's not really my cup of tea. Plus, it's all on Spotify, and I don't have a Spotify subscription, which means that there's ads from Spotify, even if all the stuff is royalty-free. So that's no-go. I do have access to Apple Music. I've got a free trial for that, I think, until October. I'll have to see what I can look up. The problem is I stream from my PC, and I don't find iTunes works very well on PCs at all. And I've got several different players that all compete for the play controls on the Windows platform. What I really need to do, and it's going to be really hard is I really need to like reformat my computer. There's something really screwy about the user install. I can't find like screenshots for games. I look in the directories where they're supposed to be and they're not there. I try and install things and it says, oh, your driver is located here. And I go and look for it, not there. It's installed. I'm not sure where it's installed, but there's some sort of like ghost user or something going on. It's really, really problematic. And I like knowing where all things are, you know, on my computer. Oh, I can use this. Even with that. Saw someone suggest Music Man. He recently set up a YouTube channel that streams his music live. No adverts as far as I can tell. I have YouTube, what's it called? YouTube Pro, YouTube Prime, YouTube. I've got no, I don't have ads on YouTube. I've got a free trial for that for 3 months, but I'm probably going to keep it up. The problem is usually not that the music isn't good, it's that it's not the kind of music I want to listen to. Not that I have to listen to it. I could pipe it into stream and not have it in my earbuds. I could do that too. YouTube Premium, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. I knew it wasn't plus. There we go, Cosmic. I saw that joke coming a mile away. It was in my head. Flip it back over. And now we're adding a wee little piece there. And then we're getting into the gray pieces. Oh, the Titanic Lego build is expensive, yeah. Some of them are really expensive. There's a new one from the Harry Potter license, and the J.K. Rowling's tax is real on that one. It's like $600 for a Lego train that doesn't even really work as a Lego train. It's just a decorative like shelf ornament. It doesn't actually fit on any Lego train tracks. So it's a Lego train model, but it's not a real Lego train. So you can't like attach it to your tracks and stuff and run it, which would be cool because it's the platform like 9 3/4, but it's $620 Canadian. I've got it flagged as one of my internet picks to talk about on the next episode of the Citadel Cafe, which that internet minute is turning into like the Lego corner. I'm not sorry, I'm just making an observation. For that much, I want it to function on actual train tracks. Yeah, exactly. And I really like the trains in Satisfactory. I would love to have a Lego train set, but even just regular Lego train sets are like super expensive. So put these two together and then they go in here. So this is weird. This doesn't actually connect to anything just yet. It's only after I add this stuff. Oh, there's stickers. I'm gonna wait, I think, and I'll do the stickers after stream because I have a hard time doing these without getting my head into the shot. So I'm gonna skip on the stickers for now. Let's do that first. Not the stickers. No, I will get to them, Cosmic. A tip I got from my buddy Chad, I need to pick up some model makers tweezers. He's been doing some model making and has found them quite handy. It's like doing redstone in Minecraft. I don't know about that level of thought. It's more about me having to get my head so close to it to get it right, because I'm a perfectionist. And so you just end up looking at the back of my head while I put stickers on stuff. And so that's why I don't do it on stream. It's interesting that we've got to double these up. Looking pretty cool though. And one of these. Looks like this, and one of these. No, two of these. You kind of like not having music on the stream. It makes it easier. It certainly makes it easier if I ever was gonna, especially for like Minecraft. Like I wouldn't ever do it for Minecraft. I feel like these streams can be a little bit quiet sometimes, so that might be kind of fun to have music in the background. But then at the same time, um, it creates all kinds of problems with like stuff will say it's royalty free on Twitch, and then it's not on YouTube. For example, the break music that I use, it's supposed to be royalty free on everything, Twitch and YouTube. But I regularly get YouTube flags for copyright infringement for the 6-minute break music that I play. It's infuriating. It's like, why would I pay for your service when you can't do the thing that you said you're going to do? You know? So these have got stickers as well. And then this goes down towards the corner. That's a weird placement. That worked. I can vouch for Epidemic Sound as far as that goes. Never had a problem with them. I haven't gone and paid for a service yet. That gets set aside for now. So now we do one of these, of those. Do you guys mind not being able to see the instructions? I can't fit it all in front of me. I'd have no room to actually do anything. I mean, you can see some of them, I guess. You use Epidemic's commercial plan, allows me to use theme music on client projects as well. That's cool, Digger. Digger, do I know what you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Don't worry about sharing it here if you're not comfortable. You can just maybe DM me in Discord or something. That's the nice thing about these LEGO streams is I have a little bit more time to chat with everybody. I find with the other stuff I do, I can get wrapped up in the game. So then we just start this process over again. That's one thing I do find a little bit tricky sometimes with the ships and the Star Wars builds is that because they are symmetrical, you very often have to repeat, you know, any kind of vehicle or something like that. You have to repeat those tasks. I find the buildings in LEGO are usually, the shape of them is symmetrical, but the details are asymmetrical. So you'll always have some sort of cool new thing you have to do as you're building up a building. It's a cool little shape. Not the sturdiest thing. And we need one of these, two of those. Yeah, I should maybe look into epidemic sound. I feel like that's what is that the one that everybody seems to use? That goes in sideways? How on earth? That is the I have never had a oh crap. Well, I've gone and done it now. I've never had a Lego piece. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It just sits in there sideways. It doesn't actually attach to anything. Oh, I see. These two pegs attach to this. I think. Yeah, this is not the. Oh, can those go into this thing here? Hold on. Will they? Oh, okay, yeah. It does attach. I lied. It attaches and it breaks itself apart all at the same time. Yeah. So these little holes attach to the bottom side of that. That's still really kind of finicky. There we go. That's better. Why all that detail for something that's on the inside? Oh, maybe you can see it through the front of the visor. Break time when you're ready. If you're taking breaks on the hour. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the hourly breaks. Lego streams are long if I don't do it. I think I'll just finish up this side. We're really close. I need one of these little guys. one of those little guys and one of these. Start with that. This goes on the back. There's a cool like microphone that comes down off the headset. You can see it here. Plus the chin strap. Some very specific pieces in this set. And then this gets flipped over and stuck on here. And then it gets attached to the left-hand side. Right there. Oh, did I get it? There we go. Took me a second. That's pretty cool. Like part of the chin strap. Oh. The only thing with these display models is that they're not meant to be handled. They just completely fall apart the moment you pick them up. This came off. The whole thing came off. In the middle. There's a cool LED light kit that you can get for this as well. Cool. I'm going to take that break that Cosmic Dancer suggested. If you're new to the stream, I take a break once an hour, and it is about that time. So I'm just going to switch over, and I'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. All right. So now I'm assuming we just have to do the exact same thing on the other side. Just reversed. Could do a view of the table with a brightness filter and then the existing white text over top of that. Yeah, I could do something. I could also lay it out so that we could have like the chat. I tend not to put the chat on screen. I find that just invites mayhem. But yeah, there's a couple things I could do for the Lego break screen that could be more robust. Now that I know that this stream is going to be once a week, I can put a little bit more time into the Streamlabs desktop setup. It's very basic right now, but I've got time now to fix it up. Also, thanks to everybody for hanging out. I'm glad that so many of you find this interesting. I did something different, and I did ask about this when I started the stream, but I didn't see the replies in chat. Are the tags visible on the video? I no longer have the ability to pick tags from Twitch. I can only write in my own, which is cool, but also annoying in that I don't know what are the proper tags to use, and then what are ones that I'm just making up as I go. You're working on the Sanctum Sanctorium as I'm watching. That's very cool. Lee the Lemur. Very, very cool. The Sanctum Sanctorum would be a fun thing to add into your Lego city, you know? I like that idea. Green. It is weird that somehow I'm right-handed and yet I end up doing Lego left-handed a lot of the time. How's the glare off the instruction manual? Is it as bad for you as it is for me? There's only one tag that you can see, which is brick building. So that's the one I was able to add via Streamlabs desktop. I was not able to add that via Twitch, which is backwards. Okay, that's probably just the angle of the camera then. Cool, thanks. Speaking of cameras, is anybody in the chat like a photographer or someone that works with video or streaming video? Because I'm going to be starting a thread in my Discord asking for some tempered, knowledgeable input for a beginner level, or a beginner quality level. I want to put a good foot forward. Stream camera for this setup here. The one that's on my radar is the Canon EOS T1, no, T8i. I think it's a T8i. But I don't know whether that's overkill. Not a photographer per se, but I use my DSLR as a webcam for streaming. If I decide to do Lego like this too, rather than just privately, I'll probably make use of my existing Canon DSLR again. So you mean the same one? Not a different camera, but you're going to use the same Canon DSLR that you used before as a webcam? Any DSLR should work. So here's the thing, is that I'm learning that that's not the case. Because it has to have, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It has to have like a true HDMI out. I know that it, just using the USB cable to connect it. So I don't think that I want to go with the USB cam, because then you have to use like Canon software. I don't want to have to go through more software on my desktop. I want to go directly to Canon into computer sees Canon as a video source. It's unobstructed HDMI or unfiltered, or I can't remember the name of the term. I just watched a YouTube video on it today. So why do people recommend, out of curiosity, this isn't a criticism, this is just a genuine learning question. Why do people recommend DSLRs over mirrorless cameras for streaming? I think OBS was able to detect it directly as a siphon source. So that's the other thing. I may end up having to switch to desktop like OBS rather than Streamlabs OBS or Streamlabs desktop, which is going to be another learning curve. What's that going out right there? I use my DSLR simply because I already had bought it as a hobby photo. May as well use it rather than buying a new one for streaming. Ah, of course, that makes sense. So I don't have a camera. Well, that's a lie. I have a camera in my closet. It takes film though. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, I don't know anybody that would be interested in a film camera. I don't even know the make of it. It might be a Canon. I should look to see if anybody like buys antique cameras. I say antique, it's not antique, it's like 23 years old. 25 years old, I guess. So again, we're skipping the stickers because they're a pain in the butt to do on stream. So I'll do those after. You'll see pictures on Instagram, which is just Instagram/JoelDuggan. So when this is all finished, I might buy myself the light kit for this. There's a number of different options for LED light kits for Lego builds, and I really like the way that this one looks. If you look up LED light kit for this particular set, and you'll see some images online, it's really cool. I've got some black bookshelves in my living room that this would look fantastic on, like lit up. That, or if I ever do get around to putting myself in front of a camera here on Twitch, I'm going to need to do something in the background. Two of those. And one of these. OBS is very similar to Streamlabs. The Streamlabs app was built off OBS after all. Oh yeah, no, I know it's similar. I feel like there's more options. It's more like just the time it takes to set things up, but I could do one scene at a time. I would put it on eBay and someone would probably buy it. Lead Lemur, that's not a bad idea. That or like maybe Facebook Marketplace. The LED kits are super hard to put on because you have to feed the lights through the bricks, making the model super fragile. Oh, really? I should look up to see if I can find some instructions before I actually buy an LED kit. There's an LED kit for the DeLorean that looks phenomenal, and I will absolutely be picking that up. The DeLorean has a light block in it anyway. The flux capacitor inside the DeLorean lights up. I don't know if that's on the box or not. Yeah. Whoops, sorry, just banged the mic. Yeah, there's a light block. I like that they have Doc in the 2015 getup. That's great. Lurky Worky, thanks very much for the lurk, Elkhorn. Everybody say hi to the mighty Elkhorn. It's that guy. When I take this down, when I'm done streaming today, I'm going to take the camera out and I'm going to turn around and take a photo and share with my Discord the incredibly sketchy setup that I have for Lego right now. Because it's fun, but it's not the most comfortable. I was definitely more comfortable at my kitchen table. A lot of it has to do with the microphone. I've never tried Among Us either. That might be a fun community game to play. Yeah, we kind of got sidetracked. We didn't really expand on the game conversation much. What am I playing right now on the Xbox? I'm playing a lot of Halo Infinite, a lot of Forza. My Xbox controller will plug into my PC and I can use it on the PC. I own Horizon Zero Dawn that I've never played. I own that on Steam. The hard part about a lot of the old games is that you just get a lot of people coming into chat and like backseat gaming all the time. So again, there are more stickers, but we're gonna wait and deal with the stickers. I love that you can just see the crest of the yellow. Kind of a neat look. Oh yes, now we're on to this tedious bit. I've never noticed backseat gaming on older games, says sarcastic dancer. Genshin Impact is super fun, like Guild Wars 2. I'm probably not going to jump into like another MMO type game. I feel like I need to continue on with Guild Wars 2. Time invested. I mean, I'm not going to continue to play something if it's not fun, but I mean, I'm liking Guild Wars 2 so far. There are some grindy bits to it, but I shouldn't say grindy. There are some very video game bits to it. It's not as immersive as I was hoping it would be. But so because Guild Wars 2 seems to cater to folks that want to end game, right? And that's not why I play MMOs. I play MMOs because of the RPG like side of them. I mean, I guess if that's the case, I should look at playing more RPGs instead of MMOs, right? Imagine backseat gaming in a Lego stream. No, ignore the instructions. Do this. Yeah, right? It's like when people backseat game in Minecraft. It's like, you should do this. It's like, how about I build the thing that I'm building the way that I want to build it? I mean, I get it if I ask for, you know, chat's opinion, but I don't know. I try not to get on it too much because it ends up making me sound really negative on stream, but backseat gaming is one of my pet peeves. I really find it rude. Maybe that's just my age. I think the issue is that I find it really condescending. Like, people will pop in to my Satisfactory stream and just start letting me know like the very basic of basic, kind of like, oh, you should do this. And it's like, yeah, I got it. I got 1,000 hours in the game, which is not a lot compared to some people, but it's enough to know how to work splitters and how to set up belts and all that kind of stuff. And I just find it odd when people jump into stream and then start without request, just start giving advice when you've not asked for any. Like, if I'm stuck, that's one thing. You know, like there was definitely something, I can't remember what it was. There was something about the UI in Guild Wars 2. I think one of the windows was like off the side of the screen. And so chat was helpful. It says like, and they said like it's off the side of the screen because the UI design in Guild Wars 2 for that particular function was terrible. And I completely missed it. I was looking for currencies or something and I couldn't see them at all. And I was like, I don't know. The tooltip said currencies. I don't see them. And then the people in chat were like, no, they're there. It's just that you've got your window off to the side and people don't normally put it there. Like, that stuff is helpful, you know, when you're stuck. And I think chat could probably feel the frustration too, right? Yeah, I don't think Cosmic would have a heck of a lot of patience for backseat gaming in in Lego streams. Oh, this is the tricky part. I'm not sure if you saw this before. See if this is going to focus. So this little bit here has two little nod. You can see them there. You can see the two little knobs on the edge, and they actually fit into this hole like right down in there. So it does actually hold itself in place, and it helps make this feel rigid. They're just very tricky to get in where you want them to be. There's not quite the same Lego snap that you have in other builds. And then the other side of these holes actually connect there. So these are like these are the speakers. These are the headphone speakers inside the helmet. keep on looking at my second monitor for chat, but it's on my iPad in front of me. Backseat moderating, Leaguer, that happens. I'm telling you right now, you want to get a moderator mad, tell them how to mod. You may or may not see the mad. I will hear about the mad later. Cosmic 2, people really say I was talking to the streamer, not you. Oh my gosh. Like, you're in a public chat. You're chatting with everybody. You're chatting with me and 23 other people. That's how the internet works when you're in a public space. Even in Discord, there's like, what, 100 people in my Discord? Something like that. I think we're building the microphone now. Or part of it. Wait a minute, how does this connect? Oh, I've got the wrong piece. There we go. I think that's the microphone attachment. And then we've got one of these. I always end up with all kinds of these little pieces and I never know what to do with them. I just keep them in a little Tupperware container. Well done, Twitch. Tell me you're live. Dan Grice, we've been live for like 2 hours. How long is this streaming going? Hour and a half, not 2 hours. I was exaggerating. Sorry, you probably can't see what I'm doing because these pieces are so tiny. But this is the other chin strap piece. What's up with Twitch and notifications the past few weeks? I have no idea. That's why everyone should follow me on Twitter. And if you have a sub or a gift sub, get in the Discord. Even if you don't have any intention to chat with people, you can at least have the announcements channel notifications on. So that way your mobile device or your desktop will get notifications when I'm live. Because I always put in the Discord when I go live, and I always post on Twitter when I go live. And on the Discord, if something changes, like if I'm going to be an hour late for adulting or whatever, then you'll hear about it on the Discord first. I've seen the I was talking to the creator, not you, before in Discord. They didn't last long. No, I don't imagine they did. I don't imagine they did. It never ceases to amaze me that as long as the internet has been around, so many people have just not figured out like basic manners. I mean, I'm a Gen Xer, so that's probably my old school. Like, I would get scolded if I was rude in any situation. And I've always, like, when the internet first took off and I was a young, I guess I was a university student, when I really had ready access to the internet. And I just quickly kind of adopted, I don't know who said this. It was maybe a podcast, or I can't remember what exactly I was watching, but someone suggested, one, to use your real name on the internet whenever you could, because it would keep you accountable. Which, you know, people's comfort levels are a little bit different here and there. But the other thing is just don't put anything on the internet that you wouldn't mind your grandmother reading. whether she's still with us or not, you know? And so that's how I roll. I just, you know, I like to think I'm a pretty polite, kind person anyway, but I keep the stuff I post online fairly PG-13 and interesting, and try to keep it on the level. So if my grandma was around, she'd be just like, oh. I mean, she wouldn't understand it. Gosh, my grandparents passed away 20 years ago. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Thankfully, we have the other side to hang on to. But I'm using... I need a better shot of this. That lines up with that. Okay, so there's where it goes. And then it's just a matter of pressure. And hope. Oh, there we go. That's easier. Pro tip. Gearbox. Amazingly, someone had my real name on Twitch, and my name is very uncommon. Oh, boo. Yeah, that's tricky. It's funny that we've been talking about cameras the whole time, because there's a Joel Duggan in the States that's a professional photographer, and when social media first came out, I had to like quickly run to all the different places to try to get Joel Duggan, because they had it on Flickr and they had it on a couple of other photo sites, but thankfully I was able to get it on Twitter and a couple of other places. All right, let's just put this front and center. Okay. Oh, this is the chin strap. Okay, cool. I wonder what that's from. Like, it's such a strange piece. Backwards. It looks like it might be a wheel hub or something. You come to these streams for foul language and the heavy metal music? Yeah, I can see that. It's probably the exact opposite of what most people experience. Whoops. Oh, I've got those backwards. Or just one of them backwards. Can you guys hear enough of the Lego clicking? I kind of wonder if it would be worth getting a little microphone, like a little target microphone, and aim it at the desktop. Flip it over. Add in the wrenches. Here's a question I haven't asked in a long time. Can we look forward to any new emotes and sub badges? Yeah, I need to get on that. I've been thinking about it now that I've got more games on the regular. I feel like it might be easier to diversify the emotes if I could come up with a couple of memes. I mean, I could really dial it in simple and have like a Lego heart and What else could I do? I could have like a heart for satisfactory. I'm not sure what I could do for a heart for satisfactory. Maybe conveyor belt. I believe I'm still on the to-do list for Joel to make some emotes. Yep. I've got people I'm making emotes for. That's the thing. All right, so now this attaches here. What could go wrong? This goes in there and there. So chin strap has a little bit of movement to it. That's cool. Two gears turning for satisfactory. Yeah, but like that doesn't express anything. That's not an emote. It's a cool idea. Lead a lemur. It's definitely on brand for satisfactory. You can hear the clicking? Really, Cosmic? Okay. I turned the gain on the mic up. I have to remember to turn it down for tomorrow's Minecraft stream, or you guys are going to be really sick of me. But even when I face the microphone, I'm feeling like it's not as loud as it was before. I might have to check the filters on this particular setup. It should be the same, though. Be the same. All right, so now we make the little, speaking of microphones, the little headset mic for Luke Skywalker. A lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. There we go. That just attaches here. Hard to see against the black, I guess, but like there's the, you can see the mouthpiece. Whoops. I knew that was going to happen. Where does this attach? Oh, this is that a head? Oh, this is on, wrong. Hold on. I've got this snapped to the spot. Yep, I would say this is incorrect. Glad I spotted that. It'd be tricky. Where is that from? That goes there. So it was the chin guard that wasn't sitting straight, and that kind of tipped me off that I had the left side in the wrong position. There we go. Okay. Looking good. Lee the Lemur, thanks so much for hanging out. Yes, tomorrow Minecraft between 12 and 1 Atlantic. That's UTC -3. UTC -3 will be consistent until November when we go through the Atlantic time change. Daylight savings, all that nonsense. Right now we're in daylight savings time. So we'll go back to standard time in November. It's like the first Saturday in November, I think. All right, so now we're doing stuff on the top, which he stops looking like Ant-Man with these little antennas, and we get to put on. I was wondering how these were going to attach. So thankfully, these are on like a ball joint, so we can kind of put them however. And these thankfully do not have stickers. Weirdly, they've got studs on them. And it looks like they go at about a 45-degree angle. Oh, there was supposed to be a gray piece, a black piece, black piece. All right, that will make things easier. I was skipping ahead, wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, that makes them a tighter fit. Good. Okay, yeah. Less wiggle room. Cool. I'm UTC plus 9:30, so that's 12 plus hours after your Atlantic time, Leaker? Yeah, I think so. It is currently 4:18 p.m. on Friday. I'll let you do the math. I only do math during satisfactory streams. All right, and then it's just the plate. This just sticks on here at the bottom. I guess it goes at the bottom of it. Makes sense. These are spares. They can go over there. That's the part list. Where can I put that where it's not going to glare? There we go. There we go. The Red 5 Luke Skywalker helmet. I really like the microphone detail and the chin strap. The visor is really cool too. It's probably the best you're going to get with a Lego, unless it was like a single custom piece, but I think that's pretty cool. The cool thing about the LED kits is that they really light up the orange visor quite well, because there's an LED that like goes up in here, and so the thing is like lit from inside the dome and the light comes down inside of it. Pretty cool. There will be detailed stickers, so for folks that are wondering, I'll do this later, but these curved pieces have got stickers on them, as well as the round pieces in the middle. And then across the top of the helmet, right in the front here, that's where these caution stickers go across there. Victory, says Cosmic. Yes, there has been victory. So it looks more interesting for the shot like that, of course. But it's got some interesting bits in the bottom. The construction of the base was really cool. By the way, the first part of this is on YouTube. We also built the little Razor Crest minifig fighter. I've got the big one. That was also a gift from Cosmic Dancer. We're gonna have to call you like Lego Dancer or something, or Cosmic Lego or something in the future, Cosmic. You're gonna get all kinds of nicknames. And you're not gonna have any choice in the matter, just letting you know. But yes, Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. Thank you for the link, Cosmic. You can go and look up, if you can't see it buried way back in like the April VODs, then there is a playlist for Lego. There's a playlist for Minecraft. There's a playlist for Satisfactory, and there's a playlist for Lego. And they're broken down by year too. So if you're looking through the Minecraft playlist, you can look at it 2021, 2022, that kind of thing. The Minecraft playlist they're long because I do 2 to 3 streams a week. Anyway, this is a really cool little build. I would highly recommend if you're a Star Wars fan and you like Luke Skywalker. There are a number of other helmets that they have on the site. There's Vader, Mandalorian, Boba Fett. This was one that I thought looked the coolest. It has the best mix of smooth surfaces and studs. The Vader helmet is neat looking, but it has a lot of studs on the top of it, and I didn't really quite like that look. The other one I really liked is the TIE Fighter helmet, but it's been discontinued. So I don't have that one. Anyway. What kind of views do you get on Lego VODs? Oh, I have no idea, Leaguer. The channel barely has 500 subs. And the watch time is like videos get 11 or 12 views. I only use the YouTube VODs channel for archiving. Joel Duggan on YouTube is my like edited content channel, but I stopped making YouTube content a long time ago. I just don't have the time to edit. Like I can't record more content separately from Twitch, and I don't have the capability. My computer would catch on fire if I tried to record separately and stream to Twitch. I'd have like 4 frames a second, and my computer just doesn't like it. I don't know why. So I post the VODs. Now I used to try to edit the VODs down, but it's just too time consuming to go through a 3 or 4 hour VOD and come up with 1 or 2 20-minute videos. So I was approached by a UK company that was looking at editing and wanted to advertise their services to me for editing some content. And I was looking into it, but the examples that they sent me were like really fast paced, cut up, choppy videos. And it's not my style. They said that they could do other styles, but they didn't have any examples. So I didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, Leaguer, I think that they probably just get this. There's just a few people that I think prefer to watch the VODs on YouTube rather than Twitch, and that's about it. FYI, for people that are looking to support the channel, I don't have advertising on YouTube. I don't have the following yet. I have the watch time. I just don't have 1,000 subscriptions on YouTube. So if you want to go subscribe and then just never watch it, that's fine, because you'll get me closer to having advertisements on YouTube. But the only advertisement revenue I get from VODs is on Twitch. So if you're going to watch and you want to help me out, then you can always watch the VODs on Twitch. Unfortunately, Twitch VODs are only up for 8 weeks. That's why I have the YouTube channel, is because I'm archiving as much as I can. I regret not starting that sooner. At least it starts with the Citadel. So the start of the Citadel is on YouTube. And that's one of the great things about that 2-year project, is I can point someone in coming in for the very first day and be just like, if you go back and watch the YouTube VODs, you can watch this entire thing in real time if you want to. Rabelais, subscribe to Tier 1. Subscribe for 31 months. And thanks to Cosmic for the gift sub. Or sorry, for my sub gift. Yes. Thanks very much, Rabelais. Really appreciate that. Wow, that helicopter is right over my studio. All right, folks. I'm gonna wrap things up because I gotta go to the gym. It's Lego Day and Leg Day at the same time. But thanks very much for hanging out. Oh, you can come back tomorrow at the very latest 1 o'clock Atlantic, but probably noon Atlantic if I can get started early. I will. I will be streaming Minecraft from the Citadel tomorrow. You can expect more Lego streams in the future every Friday, now that we have unlocked this this capability because of the incredible support of everyone in the community. It's because you're watching, it's because you sub, it's because you use bits, it's because you make donations. Everyone today that made a donation chimed in on the hype train with a bit, a gift sub, or a sub. I truly appreciate it. You are the reason why there are, I think, 6 Lego sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 Lego sets to put together. So we're just gonna pick the next one. I might do Optimus Prime next. That's been sitting in the studio the longest, so I'm probably gonna try Optimus Prime next. That or the DeLorean. We'll see. We'll have to see what's up. Anyway, be sure to follow on Twitch and Twitter at Joel Duggan. You can also check out Instagram.com/Joel Duggan for pictures of this. When I get it all a nice setup for a photo. And you can listen to the Spawn Chunks podcast and the Sizzle Cafe podcast for free. Just look for them by name wherever you download your podcasts. You'll find them, no problem. This past week, for you Minecraft fans, we talked to Impulse SV from Hermitcraft on the Spawn Chunks. It was a very, very good chat. Very much appreciated. Anyway, I'm going to pass you on to somebody else. I don't think we're going to be able to find someone else playing Lego or building Lego on stream. We might. That is something we'll have to look at in the future. For now, though, we'll just pass you on to somebody that we like. Probably a Minecrafter or a Satisfactory player. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.